Now, this video is going to show you how to use the advanced patient search within Praktika. Now, this search engine has been designed to help you find really any type of patient that you're needing to based on a lot of different search fields. So you're going to find your advanced patient search by going to Patient Directory, and then there's this second tab here called Advanced Patient Search. Now, over on the right-hand side of the screen are all of the different areas that you can choose to search for. So I can go very simple and I can just apply my search filter with nothing in there. I can see we have a total of 3,882 patients in here. This just gives me every single patient. I can then select all and I can export that list. So that's my full list of patients from the software. Now, I like to use an example of running a whitening campaign. So I am going to target patients who are aged from 18 to 45. And I do that just by popping in that little dash between those ages. And I'm going to run that search filter. Immediately, that cuts it down to 960 patients. Now, I can see here a lot of these have a status of inactive. So I am going to use my patient status here, and I want to just search for current patients. And I'll apply that search. That has already narrowed it down again to 521. So we know that all of the people here in this list are aged between 18 to 45, and they're all a current patient status. There are so many different fields that you can use in here. Perhaps we will see patients with a health fund of Bupa. Right, we've got 37 people, and it's running all of these parameters at the same time. So we can get a really specific demographic of people. So 18 to 25 current patients who are with Bupa, I can select all, I can export them, or I can just send them an SMS or an email or even printed document to let them know we're running a whitening special. Now this bottom area down here, you can use this at the same time. I'm actually just going to start a fresh search, and the quickest way to do that is to go out and come back in again. This time, I want to see patients who have been seen in a particular time frame. So I'm going to say I want patients who have been in since 2020, so 1st of the 1st, 2020 until today. And I'm going to use seen date. So patients who have completed an appointment within this date range, and we'll apply. So we've got 981 people. And now I want to see items completed. There are so many different fields here. You can use any and all of these at the same time. I'm just going to go with items completed. I'm interested to see which patients have had a 613 done, so a porcelain crown or an Emax crown. 73 people. So 73 people who have been seen since January 2020 have had a crown done. And again, I can select all and SMS, email, export. I can do whatever I need to do with that list. So I definitely recommend to look at this area. This can be so helpful for you. It even goes as far as searching for text within clinical notes. So if you know, perhaps you're an endodontist and you are wanting to find any patients who you've made a reference in their clinical notes for perforated. This is probably not going to bring up anyone in our system. Actually, I'll start a fresh search so it's completely blank. But I'm curious. Perforated. Now this one will take a little bit longer, yeah, and there's no one within our test practice because people are not writing thorough clinical notes. Let's search for exam instead. This will likely bring up a significant amount of people. There we go. So 1,500 people have got within their clinical notes the word exam referenced in there. You can find anyone that you need in this report. Have a go. It's really helpful and you can do quite a lot with it. Let our support team know if you have any questions.